Championship, a main event, courtesy of Extreme Motorsports and Casey's General Stores. Saturday night action, ready to go green flag here at RPM Speedway, the legendary home of action, as we are green flag into turn number one. Oh, everybody, little slide and glide down there. Hustle off a two down the back straightaway. It is Warman, your race leader. Hannes, a look to the inside. The 19H Fosselman there. Oh, my. Hang on. We got him wigging and wagging, zigging and zagging.
It is Warman, your leader, off the corner. Hannes has Fosselman for the runner-up spot as they go by the flag stand. Top three, remember, you're looking for four now. Hannes spins on his own. Hager going to slip to the bottom. And the caution light is out, because looks like Justin Rohr, the 83RR, went off the backside.
Yes. Getting ready to go one more time. Working off a turn number four. Green flag back out in the starter stand. It'll be a drag race down into turn number one. Fosselman will drive to the inside. Warman goes high. Here comes the 68 machine, of course, that from deep in the field. Garrett Haggard rolled off ninth on the initial start. He's moved into the runner-up spot. Oh, a little bump to the rump there on Warman. They'll hustle off a turn four. Jason Fosselman takes the race lead.
Hager, your track champion here at RPM Speedway this season, trying to close in on Fosselman. Hannes is third, and Lindblad trying to hold off Warman for the fourth and final runner-up, or I should say transfer spot.
So they'll make their way off of turn number four. Here comes Haggard looking to go from worst to first. Can he do it? Fosselman, the driver out of Iowa, leading the race. He'll take him on down into turn number one and two. Fosselman, your leader. Haggard running in the number two spot. He'll drive to the inside. Focus your attention to the fourth spot. It's up for grabs. The 26 machine, Nick Lindblad, is on the bump. He's got to stay there, but they are going to stack and rack right on in behind him as they'll come racing for that number four spot.
Yes, they are. That is Lindblad leading Warman. And then right behind him is Peel and Seminoff. Four-car race for fourth spot is Hager. Looks to the inside of Fosselman now for the top spot.
So they'll race down to the bottom side of turn number three and four. Fosselman will shut the door as they hustle past you here in the grandstands. Fosselman, your race leader. Hager running in the number two spot. Monty Hannes runs third and fourth. It's still up for grabs as here comes Warman. The 17 car started on the pole. He got hustled back to the five spot and right now is trying to make his way into tonight's big show.
Top two still close. A distant third is Hannes. Now there's Warman looking inside of Lindblad in again for the fourth spot. That's where we're all looking at. Peel and Seminoff one in on the action as well.
Down the back straightaway, it is up for grabs. Warman down to the inside. Oh, they'll get together. Peel right there on the binders. Seminoff goes down to the sippy hole. Now Seminoff, we'll see him race to the outside. Curtis Peel now into the number five spot in the 5K, but that is one out looking in. This time they'll come across the starter stripe, Mike. It'll be the cross flags, and we are halfway home.
15 laps for this qualifier. That's just like a normal main event for a lot of these guys on a Saturday night. Fosselman, Hager still 1-2. Hannes settles in third, and right now in fourth is Lindblad, really unchallenged, as Peel, Seminoff, and Warman trail along with Haas and Blue.
So they'll hurry down the front straightaway. Fosselman, your race leader. Off a two and down the back straightaway. Haggard, they have opened nearly a straightaway advantage. Back to that number three spot with Hannes. Like we said, fourth still belongs to Nick Lindblad as he holds tight to that one. Got himself a ton of insurance. It's about 10 car lengths separate him back to fifth.
Dalton Blowe's going to head to the pits in the 18 car. Been smoking several laps. He's going to peel off to the pits in turn three.
I would imagine the last name is probably what has happened to the engine on that thing. So, while he gets cleared, courtesy cart runs on down the front straightaway, and Jason Fosselman has got the courtesy cart. He is up front trucking this one. Fosselman working the 68 Haggard right there on the back bumper. Down the back straightaway they'll go. Fosselman, Haggard, 1 and 2, and they have gone. I mean, heck, they're looking for breakfast pizza on Sunday morning already.
Straightaway lead over the third place car, Monty Hannes. And now Lindblad's got some company reeling him in. That is Kelly Peel, Shea Seminaw, Dwayne Wormer going to make it a 4-car race for that 4th and final transfer spot.
Lindblad had himself some insurance, but apparently he let it lapse, and now he's got to buy it back as he has put a couple car links now. But here comes Shea Seminaw. Seminaw to the inside of Peel as they race there for the transfer position. It is up for grabs. Now Peel a little crossed up. Seminaw will look to the outside. Not enough momentum up on the top side as he tries that. Meanwhile, back up front, leader is through lap traffic. It's still Jason Fusselman. White flag in the air and 1 to go.
Seminaw got wide. Warman got by. Peel still trying to reel in Lindblad for that 4th spot. He's got 3/8 of a mile to do it.
Final time down the back straightaway. Gas them in and drive them off. It'll be 4 cars joining our already 12 in the show. Jason Fusselman with the win. Garrett Haggard from 9th goes 2nd. 3rd will go to Monty Honus. And watch the battle for 4th. He'll keep it, the 26 machine of Nick Lindblad. Those 4 cars starting 13th on back in tonight's A main feature.
Scheduled for the 2-car Jason Cleveland, don't see him out there. And then the 440 of Ryan Oakes out of McPherson.
Green flag is, well, now the green flag's in the air. Down the back straightaway, it will be the 12 of Tyrell Smith to the race lead. Joe Wallenhop going in the number 2 spot. They'll stack and rack. Here comes Kurt Hansen. The 75 right now sits in the 4th and final transfer spot as they come to lap number 1.
Hansen trying to break the jinx he's had here at RPM Speedway in the past. Smith here's Piper to the outside of Wallenhop to the 2nd spot. Slothauer close 5th. Coop is 6th. We're playing bumper tag into 3 and 4.
Oh, a little bump to the rump. That right there. You got them hooked like a couple alley cats. Oh, boy. Hooked up down there. Coop and the 06 of Tony Slothauer. So they'll get to the infield, find a bucket of water, and we'll keep things moving. We are yellow.
Cody tried to point him to the infield, and I don't know. Slothauer trying to do what he can to get him unhooked, still not able to do it. The thing is, those guys had a shot at a transfer spot, will go to the back. Although a lot of time to make up the ground.
What I was kind of waiting to see happen was Travis Coop just to lock the brakes up and just stop them. I was waiting for that. 2 cars hooked up on 2 laps. Here we go, looking for the green flag, looking for 4 to go. 4 to the show, down the front straightaway, they'll race them. It is gonna be Colton Piper. Out of Stockton, your race leader. Look at this, here comes a 75 of Jared Hansen. He will rock and roll past the 12 of Tyrell Smith. Now you see it, Mike, some blue smoke out of the back of Piper's hot rod.
Yep, Piper out in front in the 71 car. It is Hansen in 2nd. Smith runs 3rd. Right now in the 4th spot is Joe Wallenhop. Then they got Normandin and Eicher go 5, 6. Eichmann then in the 22 leads Runyon, Slothauer, Oakes, and now it looks like the Coop car is headed to the pits.
On down the back straightaway, Piper up front, Hansen running 2nd, Tyrell Smith and Joe Wallenhop. Your 4 transfer cars. Here comes that 28 machine. The 82 of Mark Normandin.
Look out, Oscar Runyon to the winner's circle. Caution is out. Caution is out.
No, we're staying racing. We're green. He's out of the way.
We're still green?
Do I have to go interview him because he's in victory lane? So on down the back straightaway, they'll race and we'll focus our attention as the Jeeps multiply to the victory lane.
Caution's out.
Now the yellow is out. No, it's not.
Oh,
Everybody's just slowing down
like
out back.
Cody's light was on his box. That's what I was going by.
No, it's on.
They're pointing to the 06 of Slothauer.
They're just trying to get him off. He's got a flat tire.
Okay, he's going to come to the infield.
can't believe, all I gotta say is I'm glad they did not get our pumpkins and big gourds. It's a bad deal when you get hit in the gourds down there in Victory Lane. So they'll make their way off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. That'll give you a couple acres in a heartbeat. Speaking of a couple, it's a couple of them out front. Showing away on this one, Pfeiffer, your race leader, the 75 of Hanson running second. We'll see it, this 12 of Tyrell Smith and the 4. That, of course, the driver, Joe Wollenhop out of Neal, Iowa.
Everybody getting around the 440 of Ryan Oaks as Carl Larson, photos by Red, getting a picture of Oscar Runyon in the winner's circle here at RPM Speedway.
Yeah, we'll make sure and send that one off to Casey's.
Whoa, speaking of the 440 and up in smoke.
Cheech and Chong are here? So down the back straightaway they will go. It is Colton Pfeiffer. Apparently the fluid has expired in that 004 machine or whatever it is. The H2O is G-O-N-E gone. Speaking of that, so is Colton Pfeiffer. He's out front hauling the mail on this one. Battle now, here we go. Battle for the 4th and final transfer spot. It's the 82. Mark Normandin out of Salina down to the inside. Wollenhop on the outside. They'll race wheel to wheel down into turn number 3. It is up for grabs. That's your bump spot right there.
We got a good one going. This has been the craziest qualifier.
Oh,
race I've seen. Oh, the 4 and the debris sails turn 1.
The 82 rips he ripped the rear bumper off. There was no bump to the rump there. He tore the pants off that thing. So it is still the 4 in the 4 spot. Tell you what, you've had more excitement in this one. So.
Than all of last night.
Exactly. I didn't even have as much excitement at the Tiki Bar last night. Off of turn 4, the white flag is out. 1 to go. Colton Pfeiffer, your race leader. Hanson looking at him as they race on down the back straightaway. Into turn 3 and 4, final time. It'll be the 71 of Colton Pfeiffer out of Stockton, Kansas, going to the win. 75, that of course is Kurt Hansen. He'll go second. Third will go Tyrell Smith, and 4th will go Joe Wollenhop. Now we go to victory. Give him a nice round of applause. Your first driver in victory lane tonight. Let him hear ya. For your hobby stocks, final 4 cars. It's the final 4 right here, and I'm not talking in Indianapolis. I'm talking to the legendary RPM Speedway 2015 Super Nationals champion Jason Wilkinson out of Nelhi, Nebraska. Takes the race lead down the back straightaway. The 77 of Cody Williams right on in behind him out of the big city of Park. He'll park at the number 2 spot.
Jay Smith runs 3rd right now. The 4th spot belongs to Tommy Post, but he's got a challenge right behind him in the 6X of Roger Garrison. Bacon, look at the outside end line, gets up in the marbles though. Cannot make the pass. Here's Toby Shield looking to move by Bacon on the inside.
Field of work down into turn number 3 and 4. Bacon up on the outside to 7-11, trying to race his way into a 4th spot. Now that 6X machine. Roger Garrison out of Hill City. Sitting right behind Tommy Post out of Salina in that 27 car. Post right now would be the final starter in tonight's A-main if he can believe it there. But look at this, Mike. They're coming to call.
Yeah, Brady Bacon going to the bottom, making it work that time. He got up in the marbles into a couple laps to go, fell back. He's got Darren Unrein on the outside. Here's Garrison looking inside Post for the 4th transfer spot.
Garrison will look to the inside of Tommy Post. They'll be wheel to wheel now. Post will take the advantage and go back up into the number 4 spot. Unrein and Bacon working wheel to wheel down there. Now Brady down a little close, got her into the sippy hole. Washes the car on up. The old Uniroyal's not enough grip in that machine as he now loses 2 spots. And he'll watch that transfer position get away from him. But it is still Jason Wilkinson out of Nelhi, Nebraska, your race leader.
Boy, Wilkinson pulling away. Then it's Park Smith. Post still leads about a 6-car race for that 4th spot. Garrison, Shield, Unrein, Bacon, and Annan not far behind.
On down the back straightaway. Oh, hang on. Unrein crossed up here on the front straightaway. He'll do a little paint into the front fence, get himself a concrete kiss, fall on back 2 spots, as it is still Wilkinson, your leader.
If the 81 car of John Annans looks familiar, that was a 1-800 Prockies, Jesse Prockies, throughout most of the season. Annan bought the car and racing here this weekend with the 81 on it.
So on down into turn number 3 and off of 4, and it's still your race leader, the 27 of Jason Wilkinson. Halfway home on this one, Wilkinson. Cody Williams says, where'd that guy go? I saw him win a Super Nationals title, and I didn't know I was going to see him leave me like this, as he's got him way out front.
4-spot Foes has Garrison, Shield, and Bacon in tow. 4 cars looking for the 4th spot.
Off of turn 2 now down the back straightaway. Bacon, that 72 of Toby Shields back there duking it out. They'll race on into the bottom side of turn number 3 and 4. Shields up high. It is still that 27 of Tommy Foose out of Salina. Your final transfer car. They'll race on into turn number 1 and 2. Watch the battle for 5th. Bacon looking to the outside. Shields on the bottom. That's races 4, 6, and 7th position and bragging rights only to say I was better than you in the last chance race. Wilkinson way out front on this one. They'll hustle on down. Handful of laps left in this one. Wilkinson still your race leader.
Wilkinson with about a half a lap lead over Cody Williams, who had Jay Smith about 3 car lengths back. Tommy Foose still able to hang on right now to the 4th spot. With Garrison, Shield, and Bacon still close behind. Enrine and in battling for position. Then comes Michael Johnson.
7 seconds separates first to second down the back straightaway. That is a distance from right there to there. From turn 2 to turn 3. White flag is out. Tommy Foose is off the power. Troubles on the 27 car. Foose will be slow down the back straightaway. That is going to put into the catbird seat right now the 6X machine. Off of turn number 4. Lap car a little crossed up in front of your leader, but it is Jason Wilkinson out of Nelhi, Nebraska. Your race winner, Cody Williams, will come home in the 2nd spot. 3rd will finish out the 28X of Jay Smith and the 6X machine of Roger Garrison out of Hill City rounds out your top 4. And there it is. If you were keeping track on your scorecard, they are set. Your 24 cars are set for tonight's main event.